So, dear all over the world, here is the prophet, Prophet Julius O.P. Egonu, the son of the senior prophet Jeremiah omoto fufeyin, all the way from Hamburg, Germany. We have another interesting episode of the prophetic audacity. This is a season that we are manifesting the grace of God through what God has used the senior prophet Jeremiah omoto fufeyin to prophesy to the world concerning this very coronavirus. I have in my list here another development, complete new development from what we did last week. You might remember viewers all over the world that this very incumbent man of God, senior prophet Jeremiah omoto fufeyin, God used him to prophesy about this very coronavirus. And in his statement, he made a very powerful statement. And he demonstrated this very season, or the time he was prophesying, he demonstrated it with his hands, that this very coronavirus will be going batch by batch, and slowly and slowly and slowly and disappear from this world. And we are witnessing it right now. That is why we are here today. So look at that. The hairdressing salons will start operation on the 4th of May. Before, on this very territory we are, it was just like a dead zone, a complete dead zone. There's no life in this place, but today we can see what God is doing. So, hairdressing salon is very funny to know that many people, their hair has been so bushy because the hairdressing salons has been closed down long time. Long time. But now, according to the prophet, this thing will be coming batch by batch. So now, a hairdressing salon on the 4th of May is going to start operation. That's a good news. At least people can now go there, at least shave their hair. There was a lot of restrictions in hospital that if a man, for an example, is sick, the ambulance comes and pick this person. The wife cannot join the man. None of the child can join the man. The man was just allowed to go alone to the hospital. Can you imagine? This is the situation that was there. That now, by the grace of God, hospitals has been opened for people who any of their patients are in the hospital to go in and visit them. Before, it was a complete restriction. But thank God, by the prophet, the nation is being saved and people are being liberated. We have seen it happening live and direct here in Hamburg, Germany, because the prophet of God, senior prophet Jeremiah omoto fufeyin, all the way from Warri, Nigeria, spoke a word how God used him, that this thing is going to come down batch by batch. And brothers and sisters and viewers all over the world, we are witnessing it live here. That is why we are here to let you know, the update you. Now, people are no longer fighting for toilet papers. That sounds funny. People are no longer fighting for toilet papers. Could you imagine that people were before fighting for the toilet papers? When you get into the stores, you cannot get one. So I remember one family came and picked a lot, and the lady came there and they started fight, and police came and separated them. But today, by the grace of God, because of the prophecy, today people doesn't fight for toilet papers anymore. Somebody will be laughing all over the world. This is very mind-blowing. This is very mind-blowing. This is very mind-blowing. I want to tell you this. This is mind-blowing. Listen to this. Just listen. These are the gurus in car manufacturing in the whole world. The car manufacturers like Mercedes and Volkswagens. They are going into operation again. That is a wonderful good news. That is a wonderful good news. And these things are happening before the time the man of God gave that this very coronavirus is going to be happening batch by batch. He said a month and 1 week. And we are witnessing it in this season we are in. That is not even up to the time of that 1 month and a week. And we are witnessing what is going on today. That this very car manufacturing companies known all over the world. Volkswagen and Mercedes, these are the German products, and they are going into full operation again. This is a good news. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. But we can witness it right now. We give God the glory. The transports like buses and trains were reduced to 30%. Listen to that. The transportation, buses and trains were reduced before for 30%. But now they are allowed to operate on 100% because of the prophecy of this very great man of God, senior prophet Jeremiah omoto fufeyin. So today in Hamburg, we had only 24 infections. In related city that have more than 1.8 million people, more than 1.8 million people, we have only 24 affected. But before, in a day or in a match, we had about 248 new infected people a day. Listen to my statistics. This thing is not faked. Can be proved, can be traced, because we don't give fake news. Are you listening to what I'm saying? We doesn't give fake news. We give the right news. So before, about 248 people in the month of March in a day were affected or infected. But now we have just about 24. Can you imagine the statistics? Just think about the statistics. That before it was 248, and right now it's just about 24. Comparing it with about 1.8 million people, that is absolutely nothing. I believe that in time not long they're going to declare freedom to everybody, so that we can go and enjoy our lives in any part of the world. So I just really want to give you these very statistics. You can see these very graphic statistics. Before, you can see the blue side is very high, because these are the people that were affected or infected that very time. But you can see that it's falling off. It's like almost getting to the bottom, which means this very coronavirus is already defeated, according to the prophecy of the man of God. And the second diagram we are showing you, when you see the blue side, these are the people that were outside. These are the people that were outside. The blue side, under. But now you can see on the red side are now the people that are outside, which are many more than the blue people who were outside before. When you look around where we are just making this very video right now, you can see that life is here. Before, here cannot be seen more than a human being, only there may be one or two security men walking around here. But this is what the prophecy can do. Remember what the man of God said. He said this thing is going batch by batch. We updated you last week, and now we're updating you again what is going on in every week. The campaign, starts from the 1st of May. What is the meaning of camping? Camping is a place of rest where people go to rest in their great numbers. You should imagine that in this very kind of a season, if the camping place can be open, it means people have to travel there. It means traveling is allowed to that very place where they have this very wonderful mobile homes, mobile trucks where they go and rest near the sea, near the a recreation ground. So now camping on the 1st of May is allowed. So this is very wonderful. This is powerful. Believe me, this is powerful, because if this thing can be allowed now, it means that Corona have run into the bush. Now, about 50 people are going to be worshiping God where we call Bayern, and in Berlin. 50 people are allowed to go to church and worship God. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. In some places like we call Dusseldorf, 15 people are allowed to go and worship God. So gradually, according to the prophecy, batch by batch, according to the prophecy, slowly, according to the prophecy, we can witness it going around, in the Germany today. We are so happy for what God has used this very great man of God to do. Because of that very prophecy, God is perfecting things in the life of people. I just want to let you know that We keep updating you on this very batch by batch prophecy by Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omoto. We congratulate the anointing in the life of this very guru of the gospel. And one thing I want to say about this very great man of God is that he's a man that gives. You know, many people doesn't know how to attract prophecy. You know, I'm a prophet by the grace of God. Many people doesn't know how to attract it. When you have a heart of charity, when you have a heart of supporting the poor, when you have a heart to help people, there is no way you cannot prophesy, because God killed his only son to the world. That is why this very great man of God is a genius in giving, and that is why you can see among many in the world he stands out today, and as a guru of the prophecy. That is why we are here to announce it to the world. We can prove what we are announcing here. We are not running away from anybody. It's proved. So just want to let you know, more is coming. God richly bless you. Bless you, each and every one of you. Once again, it's your prophet, Prophet Julius Opiegona, saying bye for now, and God richly bless you. Thank you.